Next one, ABCD is a parallelogram in which diagonals AC and BD intersect at O. So let us draw a parallelogram. Right, A, B, C, and D. All right, where the diagonals AC and BD intersect at the point O. Right, so this is diagonal BD, and this is the diagonal AB. They intersect at point O. Now, if E, F, G, H are the midpoints of AO, right? E is the midpoint of AO, so this is point E, and F is the midpoint of DO. F is the midpoint of DO. G is the midpoint of CO. G is the midpoint of CO, and H is the midpoint of BO. So these are the midpoints. H is the midpoint of BO. Then the ratio of perimeter of the quadrilateral EFGH. So one more quadrilateral will be formed, right? Which quadrilateral? EFGH. Right. So ratio of perimeter of the quadrilateral EFGH to the perimeter of ABCD. Right. So basically perimeter of EFGH divided by perimeter of the original quadrilateral ABCD. Yes or no? Is equal to what? See, consider these triangles that are formed here. Like for example, I'll take one case here, triangle AOD. Look at triangle A, or let's look at triangle AOB. Triangle AOB, right? What do you see in triangle AOB? E is the midpoint of AO, right? E is midpoint of AO, and H is midpoint of BO. Now, if you apply that midpoint theorem, see, we know that E is the midpoint of AO, H is the midpoint of BO. So clearly, EH will be half of AB. From these two, we can conclude that EH is going to be half of AB. How do we know this? From the midpoint theorem. Remember the midpoint theorem? Midpoint theorem states that if you consider two midpoints, if you consider the midpoints of two sides and join them, that side formed will be parallel to the third side, and it will be half of the third side. So EH is going to be half of AB. Similarly, the other three sides also, HG will be half of BC, FG will be half of CD, and EF will be half of AB. Are you able to follow? Similarly, all the three sides, we can say HG equals to half of BC, EF is half of AB, and FG equals to half of CD. That's it. Now, what's the perimeter of EFGH? EF plus FG plus GH plus HE, right? So EF plus FG, you're getting it? I'm sure you have got the idea already. GH plus HE divided by perimeter of ABCD, sum of the sides, AB plus BC plus CD plus D. Now EF can be taken as half of AB, so we can take it as half of AB. FG can be taken as half of CD, half of CD. GH can be taken as half of BC, half of BC, and EH can be taken as, okay, I think EF should have been taken as half of AD. This is AD, and this is half of HE is half of AB. That's it. So if you take half common here in the numerator, what do we get? Numerator will be half of AB plus BC plus. You need not write all the steps in the exam, right? Only for the sake of explanation, I'm doing it. So numerator will be what? Half of AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. This and the denominator gets cancelled. So what are we left with? 1/2. So the answer for this question has to be 1:2, option 3.